front as well, and it'll put Houston in the far western edge of that cone. Let me show you what this looks like. First of all, here's the satellite enhanced imagery of Cristobal. Winds are at 35, so it's barely hanging on as a tropical depression circulation. The center of it is right here. So if that's the center, look at how, let's just draw a north-south line in this. Look at how lopsided this is. All the weather associated with this is to the right-hand side of the circulation. To the left-hand side, there's just not much going on. So if this makes landfall right in here where it's expected to, you can see how it will be New Orleans, places to the east that get all the weather with this, and places to the west where Houston is may not get much of anything. Very little impacts are possible in Houston, Galveston from the system itself. Again, here's the enhanced infrared satellite. The center of it's down in here. All the weather is off to the east side of that circulation, and that's quite common for especially these weak early season systems to be lopsided like this. That's the dirty side of the storm. Here's the forecast track from the Hurricane Center, moving it north, reforming it as a tropical storm as it does so, strengthening to about 60-65 miles an hour before making landfall Sunday night into early Monday morning. Here's a closer view of that bend off to the west and then a return to a northerly track as it enters the coast of Louisiana. We are in the far western edge of that cone, but again, it's just a tropical storm and we'll be on the dry side of that, and that means we may not get much impacts at all. Here's the wind field circulation forecast. Let's say the center does make landfall here near southwest Louisiana. The onshore flow and all the rain and wind would be to the east of the center over toward New Orleans. They may see 5, 6, 7 inches, of rain. They could have a flash flooding threat there. While we would get a northerly flow, and it may get breezy down on the coast, but that north flow is a dry airflow, which would lower the rain chances significantly. In fact, bringing in that dry air, we may end up with a big heat wave because of the orientation of this storm as it interacts with the coastline. Here are the forecast rain totals. Again, if the center comes in right here, even Lake Charles is forecast to only see about an inch of rain. All the heavy rain well displaced off to the east of center. There's your heavy rain threat. New Orleans to Baton Rouge and into Mississippi as well. Houston, a ½ inch of rain from scattered showers. We'd see a mix of sun and clouds and rain with a northerly breeze as it came on in. Okay, so let's look at the forecast numbers moving forward. This is Friday, hot, 94, but the heat index tomorrow is going to be up close to 100. It'll be very humid tomorrow as the atmosphere turns tropical, and only a 20% chance for a cooling shower, although that 20% chance today dumped a few heavy downpours. Here's the 7-day, and take a look. Again, 94 tomorrow, but it feels like of 99, so the heat wave really kicks in tomorrow. 96 on Saturday, northeast breeze bringing in dry air, but with full sun. Here we are in the middle of, well, the early part of summer. We get to 96. Feels like 101 on Saturday. Feels like 102 on Sunday. At least there's a 30% chance for a cooling shower. And for the moment, we'll leave Monday with just a 30% chance for scattered storms, as what there is of that is forecast to be to the east of Houston. We'd be on the drier, weaker side. And we're hoping that we'd have enough cloud cover Monday to where we'd only hit 95. Tuesday feels like 106. Wednesday feels like 108 as high temperatures next week go to near 100. Next week, the heat gets serious. That's where we stand with Cristobal and how it impacts our weekend and extended forecast. We're going to have a new computer run. We'll have updated forecast cone from the Hurricane Center on the news, on the TV side at 10 o'clock. Download the app. We update that several times a day on the weather section, so you'll have the latest if you're on the go. And we'll see you for KHOU 11 News at 10.